So you have heard about this upcoming game, you heard from all your friends how fantastic the new CTR will be. All your friends told you how fun it's going to be. They told you how they used to play this game back in the days on PS1. They told you about all the juicy stuffs you can do in a game. They made fun of you that you never played it, and you missed a lot. You got sick and tired of that, so you turned off your Nintendo, put away your fake mustache, and bought the game yourself. You got all excited to experience all the juicy stuffs you could only dream about in Mario Kart yourself. You put that fucker in and got all excited. A cute bandicoot without mustache greets you at the beginning as your hype is getting into you. You pick adventure mode and skilled Mario Kart players in you hits the hard mode and laugh inside saying, "Let's go! This will be fun!" So when the intro ends and Mask greets you, you look at the controller and after a few seconds you spot a triangle button. You press that fucker, skip the fucking Mask cause you don't need annoying tutorials anyway. You hold the X button and drive forward to the crash go. After 30-minute long loading, you make yourself snacks, coffee, take out the garbage, cut the grass, read the book, fop at least free time, get laid for the first time, play a last 60-second part of Final Fantasy VII Remake, you witness a release date of Half-Life 3, play Skate 4, invent a time machine, go shopping, grow a beard, have a kids, and the final race, 3 red lights, and toot, 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 green. You hold the X with excitement and then this happens. You drive through entire course with all your might and glory, but you ended last. Over and over and over again. As sweat drops from your face while you're driving and getting lapped for the second time, hoping for bullet or the fucking blue shell that will carry you to victory, and nothing is happening. You're frustrated. Anger envelops you. You throw down the controller unable to take the defeat. You hate your friends, it saddens you. You're cursing them for making you try this horrible RNG and balanced game. You wanna quit. All you want to do is go back to the superior kart racing game. You wanna have fun with your friends though, so you wanna improve. You quit the game, pop that fucking easy mode and wait for the lights and toot, toot, toot. You hold the next button so hard. Your heart starts to beat super fast as you race through the fucking crash go again and what happens? You get lapped again. Fuck this game, I'm done, you say. But no, don't do it. You hear me? I got you covered. Fellow game journalists and Mario Kart players, let's go! So welcome to the CTR Nitro Fueled. My name is Newbie and yeah, you're kind of wondering who the fuck are you? Well, I'm a dickhead, okay? I'm a streamer, I stream this game, I'm pretty decent at the game, okay? I'm not speedrunner by any means, but yeah, recently I've seen all these fucking gameplays and people struggling and all the game journalists and Mario Kart players fucking sucking at the game, so I really wanna fucking help you, okay? I wanna help you, so don't worry, everything is covered here. Alright, so hopefully after the end of the video you will be a professional Crash Team Racing player. Alright, you will be a professional CTR player. Okay? So I will make you understand how the magic of CTR works. CTR is very easy game to pick up, but holy mother of fuck it's hard to master. So you wonder why people are lapping you, why you can't do the juicy sapphire, I mean platinum. Oh, you didn't know platinum relics are a thing? Well, fuck you. You wonder why online race is over before you can even fucking make a first turn in the third lap? It's cause you fucking suck. But let's look at why is it you fucking suck, okay? First thing first you need to understand while playing CTR is that you need to boost, pay attention to boost meter while you maintain your flame, while hugging the corners, maintaining reserves, jump, throw items, collect apples, hop and avoid items on the ground or avoid hazards. Sounds complicated? Well, it kinda is, but don't worry, that's why we're here. So before we go into juicy stuff, let's go and look at the boosting. What is it? How to do it? What does it do? And why you should never fucking stop doing it. You perform a slide while holding R1 button. While you're doing a slide, you notice that the meter in the bottom right is going from green to red while filling up. If you press a triangle button, you can circle through 3 different styles, whatever suits you the best. So let's say you want to go beyond this corner. You push opposite direction on a D-pad or stick or whatever you want to go while holding R1. But I want to go left, why press right? It's because you want to slide into the right. You don't want to slide to the left and hit the fucking wall like a retard. So while you slide and the meter fills, you can hit L1 button. So let's say that you are on a straight road and all you do is hold X. That's a no-no. First thing you need to do is know the track. So go, play all the tracks, get familiar with them, make sure you remember every fucking corner, tree, rock and cloud, and then come back. Okay, so you did all of that? You sure? Well, okay, let's go. So you are on this straight road and you can see a curve to the left in the distance. We know that holding X is going to do a dog shit for you, so now is the time to start boosting. But how can I boost on a straight line when drifting makes me go to the side? That's why I told you to remember the tracks. So in order for you to start boosting, you need to hop first. To perform a hop, press R1 slightly, and right after that, make sure you are fast as fuck here, hold right and R1. We can see that the next curve is going to the left. That's why we hop and start drifting while holding opposite direction of the next curve. Yes, you wanna go left, but you wanna have comfortable turn, a lot of space beforehand to do so, cause boy oh boy, things are going to be ugly from now on. So you hop and you immediately hold right plus R1 and that makes you drift. That's it? No! You need to understand few very, and I cannot stress enough how very important this is, things. Alright? Every time you boost while in a drift by pressing L1, you can see that you're getting reddish flame from your exhaust. Based on the color of the flame, we can tell how fast you go. People call this color secret flame or secret fire, ultimate secret fire, USF, but fuck that. We will give them our own names for the sake of this video. Upon performing your first boost, you get a little shitty fire that disappears quicker than you say fuck. Upon boosting more, you see stronger fire that also disappears super quick. Upon boosting constantly while doing jumps or landing on the turbo pads, you get the juicy red flame that lasts for a good amount of time. You never want this flame to extinguish. I repeat, you never want to lose this flame, ever. There is also a blue flame that will appear when you will hit a certain turbo pads, but let's forget about this for now. We will return to this later, but let's forget about this for now, okay? So now you know the color of the flames, so that's good, but what now, dickhead? Now the shit show begins. So as you hopped, press right and hold R1, you can see that your meter at the bottom right filled. The longer you hold R1, the more you fill the bar. Bar starts on a green and ends in a red or orange if you prefer a new nitro fueled meter, but usually it's ending on red. So let's focus on the red instead of orange, okay? So this won't be too confusing for you. So every time the bar turns to red, you wanna wait until it's fully filled and then you press L1. You need to practice that a lot, it takes time to master that. I'm not joking here, it's very important. So every time you drift and then boost, you will get a speed and your flame will appear. For the sake of the video and better understanding, we will create random numbers and examples. So upon boosting first time, you will get, let's say, 3-second boost afterwards. So you drift, boost, let's go, and boom, 3-second extra boost. I know this tutorial is complete shit, but please pay close attention now, cause you will get lost super quick and super easy in the things that are coming. Things are going to get super complicated if you will not pay enough attention. So what will happen if you boost right after the first boost? Reserves will happen. This is the true magic of CTR that makes game journalists and pro players. So you boost once, get a 3-second boost, but if you boost immediately, your first unused boost that was cancelled with your second boost will get stored. So let's say you boosted once. Your boost lasted for 2 seconds because the 2 seconds is taking for the bar to fill up. Okay? Then you boost again and your second boost lasted for another 2 seconds. You boosted again for the third time, your last boost is going to last 5 seconds. Why? Cause 1 second from the first boost that was unused and 1 second from second boost that was not used transfer into the reserves and were released with your third boost. We call that reserves. That's why you want to constantly keep boosting to store as much speed as possible for the parts in the track where boosting isn't possible. Yes, there are times in tracks where boosting will lead you nowhere and it's better to burn your reserves a little bit, not all of them, but a little bit, instead of drifting. There are some tight spaces, for example in Tiger Temple, where it's kind of hard for you to boost because the space is really tight. You can boost there, but for the beginners, I recommend just wasting half of your reserves in a tunnel. We will get to that later, okay? You can boost 4 times in a row. Keep that in mind. You can boost only 3 times, then you have to hop and start this fucking shit all over again from the very beginning. You wanna unleash that son of a bitch at the right time in the right place. So remember, the bigger the bottom right boost meter, the bigger the boost you will gain. That's why it's very important for you to wait until the meter fills up and then press L1 to get more boost. Now we return to our example here. You hopped, turn your car to the more fuckable angle, you immediately drift. You boosted with L1 and when bar is fully filled, you boost 2 more times. Now your speed was unleashed and you're burning your reserves while going left. Stop! Don't waste your reserves. What did I tell you? Keep boosting. So you wanna go left, you wanna boost, you don't wanna fuck your reserves. So what to do? What do? You hop. Yes, you hop again and hold left this time and repeat the process. Hopping is the best way for you to go from the 3 boosts in a row to another 3 boosts without fucking up your reserves. So basically every time you boost, so you boost 1, 2, 3, then you hop, get an angle again, the direction you wanna go, and you boost 3 times again. Watch this little clip here to better understand what I'm trying to say. So we found out that hopping and maintaining reserves is very useful. We also found out that to get more fuckable angle, it's good to hold the opposite button of the direction you wanna go in some situations. We found out that if you will keep boosting, you will not suck anymore as you used to. But there is more. We know that landing on turbo pads will give you an instant red flame. This flame is hard to keep while boosting when you have no reserve stored. So in order to keep the turbo boost for entire lap or entire race, you need to have enough reserve stored before hitting the turbo pad so it will never die out. Let's look at this footage of Dragon Mines and let's see how easily you can get advantage on the track if you work with your surroundings and know what the fuck you are actually doing. So look at the situation here. Race starts, Oxide boosted at the beginning and I'm trying to catch up to him. I immediately start to boost, but I was unable to catch up to him. At this point the Oxide Ghost will be out of reach for good. Unless you play like a god from now on. Let's be honest, me and especially you who need this tutorial cannot do this. We're no speedrunners, we're not gods, okay? I told you I'm a fuckable, but by no means I'm a fucking speedrunner. I have still a lot of improvement ahead of me, but my skills are limited. Some things I will just never learn. It's beyond me. I will never be as good as speedrunners. Even if I would practice, I don't think so. But let's forget about this, okay? So, how to get advantage of this ghost from the very beginning? So we use this ghost as example here. This example here is very good example because situation like this can happen very often on any race. So every time you hear toot, 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 you can start hitting X button. Everybody will tell you that the moment the light turns green and you press X immediately, you will get a boost, and that is the only way for you to get boost at the beginning. And that's bullshit. It really is not true. Okay? You can maintain reserves at the beginning of the race. So with right timing and a lot of practice, you can get bigger boosts at the beginning. So keep boosting this little bar on the bottom right while pressing X and release it on the right time for even bigger and longer boosts at the beginning of the race. So let's see what will happen if Oxide and I will start at the same time with a boost. Okay, so I'm maintaining reserves. You see that I'm pressing X, toot, toot, toot. I got a boost. Oxide got a boost and I start immediately boosting and he did that too, but I still cannot catch up to him. So what is the secret? What am I doing wrong? How can I improve? Let's discuss another very important part of this game, and that is jumping. Not hopping, but actual jumping. You jump by pressing R1 on every single fucking cliff, edge, little creek or hill that you see on the track. The higher your jump is, the bigger the boost you will receive after you land on the ground. You can see a little meter in the bottom right going up and down on the screen that indicates how high did you jump. So keep jumping. Really, I'm meaning. Not hopping, but jumping. Jump on every single possible fucking situation that you can. Alright? The reason why you suck is cause you don't jump on every possible occasion. You don't believe me? Well, let's see how a little tiny fucking jump can completely change a race. So, shall we? Okay, same situation. Me boosting, he's boosting, toot, 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 toot. I'm going immediately into a boost. I keep boosting and here it goes. A little jump and look at that. We passed him. We passed Oxide. We got so much speed like we get from a turbo pad just by maintaining our reserves and performing a jump into a drift. So you see now? Yes, jumping is very useful, but it takes a lot of practice to master jumping into the drift. You really need to let go of everything in the air and start holding direction you wanna go after landing and holding the R1 to perform a successful jump boosting. This technique is really crucial later on when we will look into a blue flame together. So while we are at jumping, let's see some harder bullshit that is going to await us. You see this fucking turn? Hey dickhead, how the fuck am I supposed to take this turn? How the fuck am I supposed to take this shit and don't lose my fucking speed? Let's look at this clip from me doing platinum relics in engine labs. This relic here is one of the hardest relics to get in an adventure mode. There is a lot of going on in here, but let's look at the crates. You need to take these crates without losing speed, without losing your reserves, without hitting wall, while turning in the fucking air while holding still. Yeah, sounds like bullshit, but holy mother of fuck, it is satisfying when you fucking pull that shit off. So let's look at what I'm actually talking about here. You see that? I literally stop in the mid-air, turn my fucking huge bandicoot ass to the left side, and continue to go forward without losing speed or hitting anything. This shit is kinda hard to perform, and to be honest, I learned it recently. And yes, believe it or not, I learned it here. Here in Engine Labs, I'm not joking here. I really learned it just recently. It was so hard for me to master. So you basically want to do a huge jump, hit the box, let go of any button on your controller, hold square in the air, press down and left or right. So basically you hold down and left or right depends on the direction you want to go and land on the ground into the slide boost. Sounds complicated as fuck. It is, believe me, when you will train and practice it over and over and over and over again, you will easily nail this. It sounds super hard, but it actually is really fun and easy to do. Everything in this game is easy when you actually master it. It just takes a lot of time and practice, a little bit of knowledge and a lot of dedication. So we covered almost everything in the game that you can do but Blue Flame. Yeah, the fucking Olympic Flame. So let's take a look at this shit. As of now, while making this video, I myself haven't mastered this technique to the full potential. It's really hard to do. This flame was not in the original game and it's something that was implemented in the remake. It used to be in the game, but in a different form. When you land on a special turbo pad and you never jumped or slide or land or another turbo pad afterwards, you had this speed. It was called Ultimate Secret Fire. How this flame works right now is exact opposite. When you have it, you have to boost. You have to jump, you have to land on turbo pads. There are special pads in certain levels that have these pads. Polar Pass, Engine Labs, Cortex Castle, Oxide Station or Hot Air Skyway have them in the original CTR, and I'm pretty sure that almost every CNK track have at least one of them. There are maybe like two that doesn't have them or that don't have them. So you maintain the reserves the entire lap, okay? So you keep boosting, you're maintaining your reserves, you still have a red flame, you never let go of them, and now you're facing this special turbo pad ahead of you. What you wanna do 90% of the time you see this turbo pad is that you don't wanna just land on it or go through it and then jump. You wanna start sliding just before you hit it. So you wanna do like one slide boost before landing on the turbo pad and then two slides after you hit it. Boost in the air if there is a jump after this turbo pad. Never jump from turbo pad. The higher you jump, the longer you will fall, and by the time you will hit the ground, the flame is gone forever. So you wanna land as soon as possible. So you hit this turbo pad, you boost so you will land sooner on the ground. The sooner you will land, the sooner you can boost. Okay, that's basically what it is. So you want to land as soon as possible with as much boost as possible. And when you hit the fucking ground with this flame, holy mother of fuck, be fucking prepared. Cause you're about to experience a fucking ride of your life. No, I'm not joking here. The speed you get from this pad is insane. I'm not kidding. I literally cannot handle the speed most of the time myself. I'm learning how to maintain it myself. Every time you have the blue flame, you want to boost as much as you can. But when you boost, when you have your blue flame, you're going even faster than before. When you don't boost, your blue flame burns all your reserves almost twice as fast. So you may end up completely dried in a second. Look at this clip. I ran out of blue flame in an engine lap and immediately lost all my reserves, which put me in a super shitty position. So unless you can keep the blue flame going, prepare a backup plan of how to get your reserves back as quick as possible, or you can put yourself into a super shitty position. So good luck maintaining this fucking speed while boosting and doing shit on the track. Hopping usually helps a lot, but it will fucking burn your reserves cause you won't be able to boost. Speaking of hopping, hopping is very useful if you're going too fast and you cannot drift and there is very likely chance of you hitting a wall. Look at this clip in Polar Pants. I had more spin than expected and more speed that I could handle, and I had super shitty angle. So with the help of hopping, I managed to not lose my reserves and dodge everything without losing much speed, and I've been able to get the fluent boost right after, and then I landed on turbo pad. Wasting reserves in a tiger tempo, as I mentioned before, can be good. So let's say you're having a reserves maintained, okay? So you're keeping the red flame, and usually it's good on some tracks, and in some situation it's kind of good for you to like start boosting. And then when you see a huge red flame for a longer time and you find yourself in a kind of position when it's hard to boost, you just don't do anything. Just go straight forward and let the reserves burn. So when you will see that your red flame is starting to extinguish, immediately start boosting again. So basically what this will do, it can give you on a straight line, it can give you like 5 to 6 second boost. It's like basically you're hitting 2 turbo pads in a row, which can be useful. So basically when I'm in a tiger tempo, as you can see here, I usually just burn all my like half of my reserves in a tunnel, and near the end of the tunnel when there is the wider space I start boosting again. So I will maintain my flame still, because you really don't want to lose your flame there. This is basically everything there is for you to know. I'm pretty sure I missed something, so if you would like to know more, consider visiting us on a Twitch when we can talk more and have some fun together. This video took me a lot of time, a lot of ideas to write, and I really had a huge script, so yeah. I hope this video helps you, I really do hope. I hope you will find it useful, and I hope it will improve your gameplay. I really wish you best of luck on the track, and I hope you will get more enjoyment from racing. I also hope that the situation in CTR will change and there will be more competitive player in the lobbies, and it will be all thanks to you guys. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I really appreciate that. So good luck. I wish you a lot of patience with it, a lot of dedications, and yeah, I really hope this video helped you. So comment down below if it helped you, like it, share it, or whatever. I don't care much. I just really want to help people. I really wanna see more people not just holding eggs but actually play, because it is more satisfying to watch somebody that can play than somebody that fucking sucks. Okay guys, newbie the dickhead out.